the tank. The big, burly, run at your face, looks like someone that could easily just throw you into a garbage can. He is the big guy. He is the I wouldn't say he's the leader of the special infected because technically the special infected is probably like a hive mind sort of infected virus like state. But realistically he is the strongest of all the special infected, so technically. But today I just want to talk about the tank, how to, play him, some tips, things I see from gameplay, things I use in my own personal gameplay, and just, helping new players get a better grasp on the tank. So that way when they jump into versus, it's a little bit easier and everyone has a little bit better time rather than just, oh, I need to kick this person immediately because they fucked up on the tank. I kind of want to save everyone that trouble. Now, the fundamental rule of the tank, I feel like everyone should know, is teamwork. And teamwork with the tank is, in my eyes, vital to actually getting downs, getting in caps, whatever you want to call them. This is how you ruin teams. Tanks plus teamwork equal ruined survivors. Alright, that's the mathematic formula we're going to follow throughout this entire video. Now, fundamentally speaking, most of the special infected are the setup for the tank. The tank is, he can do a lot up close, but far away, it's, you know, he's got nothing. He's got the rock. He can throw it at range, but tight corridors, tight hallways, one-way entrances, one-way exits. These are the tank's best allies. And along with his team, this is the team. This is the teamwork. This is the dream work. All right. This is how we make it all come together. Because, realistically, you gotta understand, just because the tank looks like a humongous, gigantic gym bro, you're not supposed to play him as that. Well, you kind of are, up until a point, if that makes sense. Like, first, you use the distance, then your team helps you close the distance, and then you smash in their heads with the force of 1,000 trucks. But, it's about the setup. You that's the thing I kind of want to drill in. The setup of the tank, because without that it's over. Like fundamentally it's over. Like if your tank cannot set up, if your tank refuses to work as a team, if you refuse to work as a team as a tank, then 9 times out of 10 it's Jover. It's literally Jover. Now, fundamentally, a bad tank is one that's not going to wait for his team, and instead is just going to rush him blind, and get hit by that Molotov, get hit by the 4 shotguns blast right to his face in consecutive order. That's recipes for disaster. But I feel like a good tank waits for his team to spawn, doesn't immediately go out of his way to get hit with Molotovs, actually tries to avoid them if anything. Makes sure to keep that distance until his special infected team closes it for him. And I'd say above all, using the rocks, I think, is also important as a tank. Because that, while you're in that distance mode, you can use the tank rocks, get some good hits in, maybe, get somebody in the yellow, and that's also good for setting up. You gotta think about what your team is doing and what you can do to help your team. Look for hitting items. You know the ones I'm talking about: dumpsters, cars, forklifts. I believe the baggage carrying items in dead air. There's a lot of things a tank can hit from a distance and send that flying directly into the face of at least 2, 3, all the survivors. Alright, this is my own controversial thoughts. You can sue me if you want. But I think it is okay for the tank to sometimes wait in the back of the map. specifically for when his team is, respawning. I think that's acceptable. It gives him that distance, so that way the survivors have to come to him, and, he doesn't immediately get killed. But on the same time, if you are a tank that constantly just sits in the back and you're not doing anything, you know, move around a little bit more. Go rotate to the other side. Just just do something as a tank. Just get into the head of the survivors. Make them constantly worry about your position and your constant threat. Because that's what you are. You're a constant threat to the survivors. And until you're gone, they can't go forward. So make sure, if you want to stay in the backfield, that's fine, but you have to be in the forefront of the survivors' brains to actually do anything as a tank. Just some suggestions I want to throw out there. If you are not playing as a tank and you have the opportunity to grab a survivor, please grab the survivor with the Molotov. The one with the Molotov is the one that's going to quickly kill the tank because, the Molotov lights on fire, just so we're all clear. And if you grab that one, it's going to make lighting it on fire just a little bit more difficult. And if it goes down, great. Fire, not even an issue then. But at the same time, don't get the tank killed. Because the tank is the roadblock. The tank is the roadblock. But something I just want to add. I'm talking about all this tank and, teamwork stuff, but there are times, there are small, very minute times when you just get the tank and you see the opportunity and you take it. And you can easily get a full in-cap team that way. So use your judgment. I think that's the best thing. Use judgment, common sense when it comes to the tank. Like, that's an entire football team going at the survivors. He has a lot of force. He has a lot of pull. He makes plays. Alright. That's why there's 2 tanks that spawn at each finale. Like, a tank can end a round instantly. You just gotta set up for it. That's what it is. It's all a tank is setup. Before I end this video, I want to talk about briefly the DDoS situation because a lot of people in one of my other videos I made about it have been, we've kind of been going back and forth a little bit. And I might make another video discussing the new DDoS attacks. And if you have any information, please put some in the comments of this video. Because I am going to start doing some research on the new DDoS attacks, and I would like to be well informed about what exactly is happening. But yeah, I'll try and make a video about that sometime in the next week or two, hopefully. I just want to do my own research. But yeah, thank you everyone for watching. This means a lot to me. I love making videos like this. I might do maybe a branching out video for TF2, but we'll see. We'll see. But thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. And, peace.